In a small, dilapidated house at the end of a dusty street lived a cat with the saddest blue eyes anyone had ever seen. Her fur, once soft and bright, was now matted and dull, a reflection of her neglected life. Each day was a slow procession of creaks and groans from the old wooden floorboards, punctuated by the rhythmic tick-tock of a long-forgotten clock. She would wander, her paws silent on the dusty floor, gazing out the grimy window panes at the bustling world beyond, a world that seemed to exist in a vibrant, unattainable distance. The house was mostly empty, echoing with silence save for the infrequent visits of an elderly woman. This woman, etched with the lines of hardship and time, was the cat's sole caretaker. Her offerings were meager a crumb of bread, a fleeting pat on the head's small gestures that mirrored her own limited capacity for comfort. The woman, lost in her own sorrow, rarely offered more than a weary sigh, her presence as fleeting and insubstantial as dust motes in a sunbeam. Despite the bleakness of her surroundings, the cat possessed one small treasure, a neglected garden outside the house. Sunlight, fractured and weak, managed to penetrate the gaps in the decaying roof, illuminating patches of the overgrown garden. It was here, amidst the weeds and wildflowers, that the cat found solace. On rare occasions, when the wind whispered through the tangled branches of an ancient oak, she would lie in the grass, her sad blue eyes fixed on the sky, dreaming of a life beyond the confines of her dusty prison. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, a vibrant yellow butterfly danced into her world. It fluttered past, its wings a kaleidoscope of color against the fading light. A spark ignited within the cat. Forgetting, for a moment, the weight of her loneliness and neglect, she chased the butterfly through the tall grass, her movements surprisingly agile and filled with a newfound energy. Her blue eyes, usually clouded with sadness, now sparkled with a flicker of hope. The chase was brief, but in that brief moment, her heart soared. The butterfly eventually disappeared, flitting away into the twilight. The cat returned to her spot by the old oak, the vibrant yellow of the butterfly still imprinted on her memory. Though her existence remained far from ideal, that fleeting moment of beauty and joy had planted a seed of hope. In that small, dusty garden, under the broken roof, surrounded by weeds and neglect, the cat learned that even in the darkest places, life could still offer unexpected moments of beauty, enough to sustain a small, flickering flame of hope within her sad blue eyes.